I don't know what's going to happen next, but yeah. So what now?
So you know you got a cute little head. Can't spend that much time on my hair up. Everybody's going to see this big old head. But anywho.
Welcome back to another episode of the So What Now podcast. Look at us being consistent.
Consistent-ish. We're here for you guys.
Potters.
Such a professional. Go ahead and share this with all your friends right now. Don't even skip a beat. You're listening. Send it to everyone you know. The audio first. And then go over to YouTube and share that. Go ahead and leave a couple comments. Go ahead and watch it. Leave it running in the back of your phone while you're at work. Don't get in trouble, though. But if you do, tell them what you're watching. And they gonna forgive you. Don't you worry. But we're back. Let's do a little catch up. There's something new for me that I'm trying to figure out what it is. Is it a bug that bit me? Am I just curious? Have I just been single for a long time and now I'm just delusional?
What's going on?
I've been crushing on Spanish men and light-skinned ones too. Not even the Afro Latinos, like the regular European-looking Latinos.
And this is weird.
Yes. I've always been repulsed by what the second you speak Spanish, I'm like,
why do you think that is?
Because I have so many brothers and my dad, they were just dogs, I think.
But you've met a lot of dog ass African Americans and you ain't.
Look at the dog. I don't know. I've always been attracted to dark skinned men and then.
But not a dark skinned Spanish man.
No. Well, I'm lying. There was one, remember? The one Spanish boy, he's now married, and I talked to for a little while.
Wait, so this always been in you?
I guess, well, kind of. I never, dated him.
No, I wouldn't call that dating.
That wasn't dating.
What y'all was doing?
We did that after 2 years. It was just one of those things, I just wanted to cheat on my boyfriend.
I was just...
It's a little cheat. It's a little, try it out. Actually, what's funny is that, when you look at a phone, in somebody's phone, right? Mm-hmm. And you're going to find something.
Yeah.
And you're going to hurt your own feelings.
Yeah.
And I remember my last relationship. At this point, he just wanted to find shit to argue about because he just thinks we're going real, real bad on his side. He had nothing to grasp to. So he went through my phone. Such a bitch move. And went through my Snapchat. And in Snapchat, there's a hidden folder that has a password. And it happens to have been the same password as my phone. Because I didn't have nothing to hide.
Right.
And he found videos from years back of that man putting his whole face in my ass and us being at the pool. And I'm looking back and he's just like, and then we're like on the couch and he's like putting his hands up my pants. And all those videos were in there. And there was a video of my ex naked on there. Like we were in the car changing from like the beach and he had took his pants off and I was like, like making fun of him. That wasn't that hidden folder. He saw his dick. And he was just so angry about it. And I'm like, I didn't even know you existed at that time.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know men go through phones.
That's not a man.
Oh.
My point. My point. I was dating a bitch. Actually, can we insert right here Jill Scott's audio?
Oh, yes.
Oh, baby. Let me pull it up. Didn't you send it to me?
Yes, it was
that
so
video
funny.
is so...
She said I was moving too fast.
That video is so perfect for this.
I don't think it was coffee in that cup that she's sipping on.
She's hilarious,
She's
okay?
so
She's so funny. Let me see if this comes up.
Did I marry a bitch? I did. I didn't know. I went too fast when I should have went slow. Yeah, I picked the wrong one, but I ain't going backwards. Right. I'm living this thing, and I'm I'm not perfect. What is that? What is perfect?
What is she drinking? Because I need it.
Bitch, I did.
I need whatever the hell she is drinking.
That's so funny.
Did you see the clip from her on The Breakfast Club? I have no idea what the context of this was. She was like, I need a nap.
No.
She's stressed out. Whatever she was talking about made her tired. Just like this man had made me tired.
But
yeah.
are you going to explore these?
Okay, so the men that I've really been crushing on are completely, I wouldn't say out of my league, because I can absolutely date every single one of them if they actually answered my DMs.
Oh.
I just wish they would look at their DMs like, oh. So one of them is the world's crush, Benito.
Yeah, he's
Bad
cute.
Bunny has just been, he's everybody's crush. He's just like so, I don't know what it is about him.
He's handsome.
He's very handsome. But as of late, I have become very infatuated with watching videos of Daddy Yankee.
Okay, I
Look
haven't
up
seen
Daddy
him in a long
Yankee.
time.
He's
The current Daddy Yankee?
Daddy and the Yankee like the Yankees.
Okay.
He has been someone that I essentially grew up on. So he's 12 years older than I am, but he was a big rapper from forever. I think he's been a rapper for
This is a
25 years.
very Spanish man.
He is gorgeous. He is gorgeous. Look at his videos and the way he talks. And then now he is a Christian man and he's doing Christian music. And he's recently divorced. He's just beautiful, Daddy Yankee. And then another one this is when I was like, pump the brakes, bitch. What's going on? What's going on? Something's in the water. Is Marcelo Hernandez from SNL. If you don't know who he is, he just did a Netflix special. And it was so funny. I have not been familiar with him at all. Like, I've maybe seen his face here and there, but I think he's doing more of like solo content right now. And he is so handsome. So after watching his special and the way he talks about his mom, just like his culture, I don't know. I'm really loving these little olive, very light men.
Daddy Yankee looks like Jason Lee to me.
No, girl.
Yes,
Let me see
does.
what you're looking at.
Yes, he does.
Let me see
Hold on. Let me show you.
Let me see what you're looking at.
Jason Lee. Right?
No.
And then Daddy Yankee.
You're tripping.
He don't look like Jason Lee.
You talking about this beautiful specimen right here?
Yes, and now do Jason Lee. They look alike.
You are tripping. Let me look up Jason Lee. I know what Jason Lee looked like, but Jason Lee Hollywood Unlock. Okay, let's see. Because another Jason Lee popped up. I said, who is that white man?
Yes.
Nah. Look,
This can't be Daddy Yankee with pounds on it. Come on now.
No. No.
You're attracted to Jason Lee, bitch.
Well, this one likes what I got in my pants.
Listen, I ain't shading it. You don't want to see who I don't fucked. Like, so I no shade, no tea, no shade. I was just letting you know, like when I Googled Daddy Yankee, I'm like, wow, he's reminding me of Jason. Yes, he looks like Jason Lee.
They're just the same color. They're both lighter than a paper bag.
No. Yeah.
But you know what's funny though?
I think you should explore these feelings.
So I'll keep DMing them?
Or like a person who you could actually, a person who doesn't get thousands of DMs every day. Let's start there.
No, I don't like that. I think part of the what I'm
appeal, attraction,
yeah, it's their success.
You can find a successful
their
Spanish
swag.
Man
they
at a church.
I want
bet
them
you
newly
can.
in church. Like that, newly in church. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what's been new. So okay, maybe I could explore. I haven't been doing shit. I was about to lie for no fucking reason. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see. If a Daddy Yankee comes along and I might say hello. Maybe.
That'll be you.
I mean, the way he's talking about there is putting the little motor on the vagina.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but he don't rap like that no more. He put the motor on Jesus.
He even said, and his new song is really good. He even said that if Bad Bunny would have asked him to come out and perform, he wouldn't have performed Gasolina, none of his big hits.
Oh.
He's like, that's just not where I am right now. But he played as a homage during the Super Bowl. He did play Gasolina and like a bunch of other Spanish rappers. But yeah, whatever. But he got divorced in 2025, so he was married for 20 years.
Oh, yeah, okay.
From 95 to 25. I know she's doing him dirty.
I like when a man can stay married for a long time.
Yeah, but it's a legal battle there, real bad. But you know what? I feel like I can make him feel better. So, hola, papi. Mándame un mensajito, mi amor. His name is Ramon Luis Ayala Rodriguez.
Look at this.
I gotta roll the R so he know I'm serious. Ramon, papi. Llámame 407. You know? Huepa.
It's a whole other side. It's a whole other side.
I feel like he can relate to me. Yo te entiendo, papi.
Is he Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's Puerto Rican, which is crazy because I don't usually find Puerto Rican men attractive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Maybe, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Dame más gasolina.
I can't with you right now, bro. I cannot deal.
Okay, what's new with you? Because I will start making it seem really creepy.
I know.
If I keep going, because sometimes I have some thoughts.
Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I overbooked. I overbooked for the month as far as like social things. I'm doing something like every weekend, and it's like while I'm looking forward to it and I want to, it's like just I have anxiety in thinking about it, and I'm tired. I'm pre-tired.
I told you I feel the same way because I'm really busy with work, and we have that trip. It's planned out, which is kind of the reason why I don't plan social stuff
far in advance.
I know, because of work. But then if I don't plan it, then I may not go.
I don't do it. But when I plan so far in advance, I forget I have some planned and I plan other stuff. So that's how I got to doing something every weekend.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like...
It's trips.
And not even just like doing so much. I'm be spending so much.
Oh, yeah. That's different when you're the only one with the money coming in.
I'm be spending some money. I don't like spending my own money.
I don't like it either, but I ain't got no choice.
I ain't got no choice.
Anybody out there want to give me a couple dollars?
Just a couple.
Hey. So I feel you. I think that's definitely a thing. Feeling overwhelmed. I was actually just DMing a girl. I saw her post something. She's like, she loves to network. She's like a networking queen here locally. But she was saying it was Thursday, and she had done 5 social networking events in that week. Monday, Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, and 1 on Thursday. And I remember this. So I just watched it last night, and I was like, after one networking event, I need 5 to 7 business days to recover. Which is another reason why I'm so overwhelmed as you are about this month, because I have a full pod day the 11th, a full pod day the next day. I leave from that state to another state with you guys to party with like 20 different people. Yes. And what we're going to is like, what is going to come out afterwards? It's St. Patty's Day in Chicago.
Yeah.
So it's just, we're going to be around thousands and thousands of people. Very overwhelming.
For that party we're not going to, we just go to a spa.
Ooh. But then we're going to miss the
whole reason we're there.
Right. But I'm thinking we sneak in real quick and then go to the spa. As soon as that shit go green, we dip real quick. Yeah. I like that. But Janine said she did want to try out a spa on Monday. Or Sunday on Sunday. She has sent us a spa to possibly try.
I don't know how I missed that.
It was in the group chat. I don't know. But anywho, if you're feeling the same way, let us know. Have you ever like overbooked yourself? Yeah. You're booked and busy and overwhelmed. Well, let's switch gears over to Woman of the Week. Because women are great. Women are amazing. The Woman of the Week this week is going to go to, is it Quinta?
Quinta Brunson.
Quinta Brunson. Because I want to say Quinta. You know, actually, she had her Puerto Rican bag. I have my Puerto Rican bag. And also, where I grew up, my neighborhood, it's called Quintas de Dorado.
Oh. That was I know La Quinta Inn. The hotel.
We call it La Quinta Inn.
La Quinta Inn. Yeah.
Yeah, so Quinta Brown, not only did she give us Abbott Elementary, which I haven't watched every episode,
loves it,
but I've definitely watched a few seasons. It's one of those that you can turn on no matter where the season is at, and it's really, really good. It's won, I think, a record number of awards for that show. But now she's launching a fund to cover student field trips, and I love this because one, it's practical, it's thoughtful, it's the kind of thing that you don't realize mattered until now that we're old heads and realize that exposure shapes so much of our confidence. Yes. And also like I have to stay back and sit in the other classroom because I'm poor. Oh man. This reminds me. I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna talk about the clothes stuff, and I may just put my P.O. box. I'm gonna say my P.O. box and put it in the show notes for to help. Okay. So to finish this, a quote from her says, "Field trips were some of the most memorable parts of my own education growing up in Philadelphia. They opened my world, sparked my creativity, and helped me imagine a future beyond what I saw every day." Mm-hmm. So I thought that was incredible. It also said field trips are often canceled when schools don't have enough money and families can't afford those fees. Mm-hmm. So these experiences are important for exploring new places, learning, creating memories. And she wants kids to have that all the time. And I think it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Pretty awesome. I think that's pretty cool. It's a great idea. Such a great idea. Yeah. And speaking of kids that are underprivileged and are needing things, I was telling Dex that I have a friend that works at a school. She's the lunch lady, actually, as her second part-time job. And she's been there for a while. And we were talking this morning, and she was saying that there's a child in her school. It started from a kid that's homeless currently and doesn't have much to eat, and they don't have money in their lunch account. And then there's kids that are thousands of dollars in the negative on their lunch account. And because they're negative on their lunch accounts, they won't be able to graduate high school in Orange County. Or I don't know if it's all of Florida, but they took away free lunch like 2 years ago, she said. I had no idea that was gone.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I had no idea. So somebody fact checked me on that, but that's what she told me. If I'm wrong, it was my friend. But with all that being said, she mentioned a boy that is a size 13 and has been wearing for a couple of weeks broken shoe. That broken shoe is the only one he has, but they're Nikes. And you know how middle schools are, they're ruthless. So he only has that pair of shoes. A few girls that are constantly wearing the same clothes because they just don't have money for clothes. Yeah. And she was like, well, she says that she's taking out some of her clothes, spring cleaning, and spring is here. And I know a lot of people get rid of clothes. So I'm personally about to pull everything out and put a couple bags together of clothes for them. But I told you to do the same thing. And then in the description of this episode, I'm actually going to add my P.O. box. And if you have clothes, maybe even locally, donate them locally if you have to. But if you're like, hey, I want to help out this school, it's a charter school. I won't say the name because I don't want to air that part out. But it's here in Florida. And yeah, she says that they need it. And the director or the assistant principal takes in whatever she brings her and then she disperses it to certain kids that may need it. So yeah, I think I want to put it in the group chat for us to donate. If you guys want to donate to your local schools, maybe ask someone. But if you don't know someone, then let me know and maybe you can send some clothes so I can give it to them in all sizes. Because yes, they're in middle school, but these kids are already like the size they're going to be when they grown in middle school. So there's the skinny little ones to the ones that are hella tall. I mean, we're talking about size 13 in middle school. So they're grown. And men's clothes too. So that's a boy. So not just women. If you are getting rid of your son's, like high school son's clothes or your husband's or whoever it may be. Like I remember, I don't know what my mom did with my dad's clothes when he passed away, but that's also like if you have someone that passed away, donate their clothes.
Yeah. I would say though, in thinking specifically about like students in school and stuff like that, call a local school and see if they have a donation bin for clothes, because when you take that stuff to like Goodwill and Salvation Army, they sort it and they turn around and they make money off of it, right?
Yeah.
They do donate to the community in other ways, but you can give directly to those students if you check to see if their school has a donation option as well.
I like that. You know what? Who was telling the story? I think it was Ariel, how her daughter goes every so often to the bin.
The lost and found.
The lost and found. If they don't claim it, she comes home with certain stuff. I think that is so funny. Very entrepreneurial of her and resourceful. But yeah, shout out to Quinta for the experiences and field trip funds. And then we're definitely going to make sure to just take care more of our kids. They need certain stuff. And I don't know if I could put money towards some of these kids, like lunch money.
Yeah.
Or like,
no, you can call.
You can call?
Yeah, you can call. There's this lady actually who went viral on TikTok for doing that.
Oh, really?
She was calling schools. Like, are there any kids with unpaid balances? Okay, how much is it? I want to pay that off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that. Maybe specifically to her school since I have an in there. Oh, actually, it was a guy, and you listen to the podcast, and you have been DMing me, and I am so sorry. I'm going to make it a priority next week. He wants to put me in contact with the superintendent. They want to talk to me of Orange County, actually, of education, and they want me to come and speak to the children about podcasting.
They want you to come talk to them, sure.
They do. You see, I be telling, I'm a wholesome woman. Daddy Yankee.
Have they ever actually listened to the podcast?
That's not the part that they're bringing me in for. They're bringing me in for.
Remember that time you said you weren't going to curse on an episode or something? Hold on, you got it here.
Thank you.
You said you weren't going to curse on an episode?
I haven't cursed. You heard me cussing?
Girl, let's move on.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Give me a fun fact.
Motherhood segment. We're going to shift gears to the motherhood segment.
Got it.
Did you know that women have a stronger sense of smell than men? And that's often why we realize the trash needs to be taken out before they do, or the milk has gone bad. Did you know that?
Yeah, because we smell them also and got to tell them all the time since they're kids. The boys.
And maybe that's why they don't know they be stank.
Yeah, they can't smell themselves or anything else.
I'm attracted to smells. It's one of the things that
you did say that
turn me on. Yeah, a good smell, or like some people's natural sense. Yeah, I'm very attracted to smells. I'm also very turned off by smells.
So you have a very strong sense of smell.
I don't know if it's like stronger than other people's, but I think like my reaction to them are stronger.
Well, yeah, you have a sensitive olfato, sense of smell.
Yeah, and bad breath puts me in a bad mood.
Bad breath is gross, and sometimes when I feel like I have bad breath, I be like, "You are rude."
I love when a man has good breath.
I don't want to smell it.
Because I be wanting to kiss.
Anything, right?
It shouldn't smell like it. Right, exactly.
It should just be like air. Like you're just breathing.
Yeah, or like minty.
I'll take minty, but I don't want minty because you're trying to hide something.
I don't mind minty because you're like brushing your teeth more regularly. Like people who are really good about brushing after every meal and stuff like that. Like I don't
my
mind
dad
that.
was like that.
Really?
After smoking every cigarette, he would brush his teeth after eating.
I love that.
Specifically, I remember because he was a cigarette smoker. He always was brushing his teeth.
Yeah,
that's probably how
I like that.
Yep. So that's a fun fact. So just I guess I can help you out if you're married and listening to this. Tell that nigga that's the reason that he doesn't really realize that the trash is out. So he needs to use the other sense. Vision, bitch. Vision. It's full. Okay. It's to the
you might not could smell it, but you can see it.
You can see it. Come on now and wash your ass. You know what you can see? Skid marks. You know your ass is stink.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Have you? I've never seen. Oh, I want to knock on wood because I think if I ever saw it, I would have to break up. I've never seen skid marks in a man's underwear.
Okay. This is so embarrassing.
I don't date rugged guys.
This is gonna seem
I date masculine men, but they're not really rugged.
Do you have sex on white sheets?
Yes, all my sheets are white or beige.
So I've never seen skid marks.
I'm scared. Go ahead, say it.
So I remember because all my sheets have always been white, and I remember after sex they would be it was light brown. It was dirt. I don't know what it was, but I know I had to change the sheets. And it happened a couple times.
I'm sorry. I'm speechless.
I'm
sorry.
Damn, that's trauma. I told you there's a reason why I haven't dated since. And sometimes I was like, well, maybe.
And hold on. Was it a crack brownness or brownness from dirt on the ass?
Crack brownness.
Whoa!
Because it was just. You could tell it's if they were on the bottom, right? And I'm on top. And then it's there's that friction.
Yeah.
So I'm sure the butt cheeks opened up at some point. Oh, Jesus.
To see that afterwards. To pull back the blanket and see that. Oh, shocking. Horrible.
And then a lot of times it'd be covered in wet. Because it's completely wet from the little skill I got. And then.
From your party trick.
My little party trick. And yeah. It was a few times. Okay, moving right along. I am embarrassed.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh
no! I'm just curious about one little thing.
We gon'
Did you say, hey, you need to do a better job? Okay. You see what
I just didn't acknowledge
you just changed the sheet.
Bleach.
Tried to blank it out of your mind.
I haven't thought about it till now, B. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. I hate whatever. You know what? Things like that shape you and make you a better person. Maturity. Yeah. I should have known. Raggedy, man.
If you ain't taking care of your ass, how you gonna take care of me? How you gonna take care of my heart?
You can't.
You can't.
You don't even know how to wipe your
ass. How you gonna
right.
care for me if you can't care for your ass?
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, y'all should feel sorry for
I'm
me.
picturing the sheets. Change the subject. New subject.
Stop. Okay. Let's go to something completely different. We're staying in the dating realm, but not the men that have skid marks. So there's a report that says that dating multiple people is better for your brain. And I want to know if you agree.
Okay, let's hear it.
For me, I'm a fan of dating multiple people at one time for the simple reason that you don't hyperfixate on one person, right? And so if we're talking neuroscience, my stuff, I love to blend neuroscience, psychology, and just personal experience. When we look at the neuroscience of dating, when you're dating somebody, oxytocin and dopamine are released in big batches. And so when we have just one person, what happens is your nervous system is saying, I'm only safe with them. When you have multiple people, what you're telling your nervous system is, look, there are options. It's not the only person, and that there's going to be potentially someone else if this doesn't work out. And so to me, I love that. Now, I also want to be cognizant that if people don't feel like they could do that, did you date multiple people?
It was not something I was comfortable with, but
I can't even find one. And you want me to have multiple? Yes. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. But you've dated multiple people at once?
Yes. I
find it stressful.
I did. The point of time when I did that is because I looked back and I realized I would like someone and I would lock in with them. And when I was dating multiple people, I felt like I was picking the best of the bunch, which is a much better choice from just picking the one. And I want to just specify, she's saying dating. So this is very early on. This is not being in a relationship with multiple people. This is the part where you're trying to find your partner. I think it's smarter and better and to help you make a better choice if you're picking from a range of people versus one person at a time. I really do.
Well, I have basically the moral of the story for this, or my conclusion to it, is keep all these niggas as an option.
Yes.
Don't make, but I can't even find one option. On multiple choice, it's empty. A, B, C, and D, there's nothing there. And then E is all the above, still nothing. I'm like, I want E, all the above. There's nothing there.
And it's also hard being a single mom dating multiple people. But I do think it's still important to try.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't fucking know. I think when you're younger, that's easier. When you're older, people want to do like stuff all the time. I don't fucking know. I'm not out there, so I don't know.
And I don't think we should be immediately making ourselves fully available for one person when you're dating.
Yeah.
Because that's also like, that's a problem of mine. Like if I date you and I like you, I'm like, I want to hang out with you all the time. And I shouldn't be doing that.
Hanging out. Oh, you want to do that?
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah.
But you would make fun of me for that.
Yes, I know.
You just like this man a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's different.
I think that's where we're at here. I think you just
look at me. That's different.
This man is different.
That's different.
I guess. Well, sticking with the womanhood segment, I saw this and I've heard of neem oil, and I had asked you, like, do you know?
I feel like, did I used to put this in my hair?
Possibly. It's possible. So let me give you some of the uses. Sometimes people use it as skin treatment, scalp issues. So if you have something with scalp acne, and it's also a natural pesticide in gardening. It comes from a neem tree.
Oh, I was putting it in my plants during COVID.
Okay. Yes, it's a natural pesticide.
Okay.
For gardening. Yep. So there's a claim out there. I actually got this from Exo Nicole. And it says, can you use neem oil as birth control? And like, what else you can use it for? So funny story is that I actually personally know somebody that has used it. She was with homeboy for 5 years because she's a doula. So she's used neem oil as birth control. She doesn't like any type of pills, and she ain't pregnant. And they be mad. They was fucking.
They shooting the club up.
Good question.
Are they avoiding certain days of the month? Like what I'm trying to say is it the neem oil or is it other things?
Or is it maybe a combination of? But I bring this up specifically because I know. Hello? Oh, nope, she's still working. Okay, so essentially I bring this up because you guys know I've told you that I'm getting a little high, and I think that the menopause is trying to peek its head. And some people just want to get off hormones stuff. I am still on the Mirena, which does have some hormones. But with that all being said, you may want to find something that is not. So this is not FDA approved. That's the first thing I do want to say. There's no large, reliable human clinical trials that prove this as birth control. So that's something else that I do want to say. It's like myth versus fact, but there was a study where like 248 women were put on neem oil. And what you do is you rub it on your vulva and like the entrance of your vagina about 30 minutes prior, and on the head of the penis of the man. Okay. And it kills the sperm. Like it makes it not be able to swim. It cuts the legs off. It just be like, and it just dies. So it's possible for you to explore this option if you want to not be on hormones, but I'm sure you also have to track your period, track your ovulation. It's more work, but I mean, birth control is not 100%.
Okay.
The IUD is not 100%. Condoms are not 100%. The pull-out method is definitely not 100%. That's just a prayer to whatever God you believe in. It might not be mine because mine told you he's gonna get you pregnant. So yeah, I think it's a good option to try.
I don't think it's a good option to try. And I think you need to be telling people to consult their doctor before you get sued for people getting pregnant because they tried this fucking neem oil you recommended.
I also said,
if you don't get your ass out of here, if you don't want a baby, you need to neem oil. No, thank you. You okay with what you on some natural Erykah Badu shit? Listen. Consult y'all doctors.
I said this comes from Exo Nicole.
And maybe we need to cut this part of the segment, Courtney. This bitch out here giving medical advice.
No, I'm not. I said it's coming from Exo Nicole. This is a doula who wrote this article specifically. And she does say go to your doctor first because neem oil helps with skin issues.
It says here that neem oil sold commercially is generally for skin, hair, and gardening use and is not subject to rigorous safety and effective testing required to be regulated as a contraceptive product. Carla got some old natural ass friend that she don't talk to, and y'all is fucking around. We finna have a Psalm 2.0 running around here. You better not take that motherfucking thing out of your body until you get somebody with a vasectomy,
or I chop it off,
or something.
I know, no,
I am outraged.
I don't, but I do understand where you can't do like this hormone stuff because
I know. I'm talking to the person about a vasectomy because I don't want to be. I'm on birth control again because the previous guy had a vasectomy.
Is he thinking about it?
Oh yeah,
open to it.
Yes. I'm about to give him a deadline.
Yeah, he needs a deadline.
Yeah, he needs a deadline. I don't want to stay on birth control.
Is he as close-minded and ignorant? And as that one dude I talked to?
He went and got his colonoscopy yesterday because we've been talking about him.
I love a man that'll bend over for another man.
He'll listen. He'll listen.
That's good. I love a good listening man.
Yes, he does.
And that takes care of their health because at the end of the day, you want to be here for a long time.
It's a big thing for me.
Yeah.
You can't be unhealthy. You got to go to the gym too. And
your diet, the dentist.
Right. Yes. Gym, dentist, get your diet right.
You have money.
And come go for walks with me.
Okay.
Yes. And eat my booty.
Eat no groceries.
Oh my God. Not in the same episode of the Skid Mark.
Yuck. Absolutely disgusting. Well, I thought that was something I'm gonna put out there. You guys can do your own research.
Don't sue my friend.
Because I just told you I'm hot. And I have to be real careful what I do with my hormones right now.
We need to talk to Nitra.
We're going to bring Nitra back. Also, I shout out to the internet. I was telling you about it. I posted on my social media about being hot and going to the doctor and trying to figure out what the hell's going on with me. And some companies have reached out to collaborate with me. So I'm going to choose someone after I do some research and then maybe document what I get done, blood work, what's going on, what I'm taking, and then that journey.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, even though you're perfect, skinny, perfect skin, little head, just gorgeous, she's also 40 some odd years old. There's nowhere close to being hot. She's cold all the time. Actually, the opposite. There's nothing going on with her hormones, you know? And then on top of that, she goes and gets surgery to get even finer and still be cold while I'm hot. So just because you're blessed, okay? You got all the blessings.
I hope it's going to be something else, though. I really do. But we'll find out. I'm looking forward to finding out.
And I think maybe this might be part of the reason why there's no desire for me to have sex.
Not just that, even if it is something else, I do hope this is just like a wake-up call and a push in the right direction for you to further focus on your health.
I be focusing on my health.
No, you don't.
I do too. I have vitamins
you don't. What
there.
did you tell me you did the other day after you had diarrhea? It was something you did. Yeah. So you get out of here with that. You full of shit. What's the next topic, man?
Okay. Staying on the topic of people not knowing how to take care of someone, clean themselves, women are also part of there's a certain amount of women that don't know how to take care of their feminine hygiene, I should say, right? Mm-hmm. So the question that's being posted online is, should schools be required to teach feminine hygiene to girls? I feel like they should teach it to boys just in case they end up being single fathers.
Okay.
You know? So you asked me a good question, which was what's feminine hygiene? What does it actually refer to?
Because I'm trying to figure out, what would the schools be teaching if they were to
So feminine hygiene specifically refers to the care and cleanliness of the vulva and vaginal area, specifically to maintain health, prevent infection, and support overall reproductive wellness. So what feminine hygiene is not, it is not about health. It is not about smell. It is not about shame. And it's not about being more feminine. Okay. It's literally it's posed in a health issue, not necessarily a moral issue. So it's not like, you know how now, I don't know, it's a trend. I see it online all the time. Women that don't shave their underarms, they don't shave anything, right? They rock their bush out of their pants, like low rises. It's really weird where I see it. But that's not what we're talking about here. Okay. We're talking about specifically health-wise, because, if you don't take good care of your feminine hygiene, you can get HPV, you can get infections that are reoccurring. It's not good for you. It can affect your cervix if you have certain infections, then you can't have children, like depending on how dirty you are. But it's mostly because you don't know when you're supposed to take out a tampon or how long you can leave a pad on for.
And so we feel like school should teach this versus at home?
Yes.
Or in addition to at home?
Well, in addition to at home, but go ahead, ask the question.
What does sex ed teach? Is this not a part of the sex ed curriculum?
So this is not sexual health. This is not about not having sex.
I don't think they teach them not to have sex. I think they teach them about like STDs and how babies are made, and they talk about birth control because I know they give you like condoms and stuff like that after the class. But they don't talk about cleaning and hygiene and that.
They don't. So what feminine hygiene would include is external cleaning the vulval area, so washing outside the genitals with warm water, how you should put in soap inside the vagina.
I don't know if that needs to be taught in school.
So I'll tell you why I think it needs to be taught in school. The same reason why the UK is teaching little boys to be nice to girls, how we talked about in a previous. There are children that their moms are incarcerated. The moms have passed away.
Okay.
They grow up with just...
You on fire today, bro.
Everybody want me today. Jesus Christ. They don't have a mother figure. They grew up in the foster care system and no one is teaching them. Okay. They're homeless. Their parents don't know because they weren't taught. So at home, they're not teaching that. Okay. So I feel like I've experienced this and I know how important. I personally experienced this and I realized how important it is to have a woman at home that knows.
What you mean you didn't know how to or you experienced some funk?
I experienced hold on one second. No. I experienced damn, I don't want to air it out. Okay.
Don't worry about it. But this is what I think.
I've experienced someone needing guidance because there was no female adult to teach them.
I think I think overall hygiene needs to be taught. So this can be a part of it. But I think overall hygiene needs to be taught. Because, there's people on TikTok asking how often people should bathe. Like talking about they on average bathe every 3 days, 4 days.
Is this people of color?
Not in my general.
That's a cultural thing and they nasty.
But I think we could all heal the world with cleanliness.
Well, we're speaking specifically about feminine hygiene, but there's also male hygiene. Lift them balls up. Open up the wrinkles of that shit. Like lift the...
Have you ever...
Yes, I've smelled dirty dick.
No, have you ever had an uncircumcised dick?
Oh yeah, that was my first one. My first one.
That's kind of hard to keep clean.
Yes, he ended up, I think I talked about it. He ended up getting it undone when he was in his 20s. But we have a phone call.
Omarion.
Yeah, we have a phone call, a call-in from a guest that's going to bring us back. So Courtney and...
Uncircumcised is better. They have brainwashed us to kill nerve endings on the male penis.
What? She said uncircumcised is better because they've brainwashed us. So you're saying that they shouldn't be circumcising people?
Absolutely. It's a cosmetic surgery on a newborn child.
That probably can be traumatizing.
Why do we frown upon women getting their literal clitoris fucking burned off?
I don't frown upon uncircumcised penises. I don't frown upon a lot of penises, honestly.
You'll take them all. Not all shapes. Maybe all shapes, but not sizes.
Yeah. They don't give the children medication, so they literally raw dog the baby's skin off of them.
Oh.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, the baby did so good. The baby's sleeping. Yeah, because they literally screamed themselves into, passing out. Like, they passed out.
Okay, well, let me introduce this. This is Mars doula. Her name is Gwendolyn, my sister. And she knows much about this. But I actually called her earlier to bring her on with the neem oil conversation that Dex told me that it is terrible for me to have told people to use neem oil. To give you a quick recap, Wendy, I brought this up because we're going into a hormone changing through menopause in our ages, and some people want to use non-hormonal birth control. So we had a few questions. We broke down what neem oil is for birth control, where it comes from, that it's not FDA approved, all the things. But from your personal experience, not necessarily professional, I know that you have used neem oil for how long?
A couple of years already.
Are you using anything in addition to the neem oil, Wendy?
Condoms when I'm ovulating.
Okay. No, I told you it's probably gonna have to be like a combination of things to be able to do non-hormones.
so let's just add that because Carla out here telling people just spray some neem oil on their pussy. Carla talking about take the neem oil for your plants and spray it on your pussy.
Okay.
Please tell the people all the proper steps.
Yeah, how you do it?
Because we was about to have some so what now babies.
So, technically, there has been research on it already, but unfortunately, they've only tested it on rats. It's the closest that we have to it, though. So the big thing is, though, I suggest to consume the neem, and not only for the woman, but for the man. So what neem is, it's a spermicide. So it kills the sperm. What happens, though, is that you need to be taking this already for 11 to 12 weeks for it to really get in your system. So it's not, you take 2 pills today and then he comes in you tomorrow and you're like, I'm totally fine. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
So if if this is not too personal, did you shoot up the club? Did you play those games?
I did do it once. So this is what happens when you do it with that. I also had the regular tincture oil, and that I put in vaginally, even if he did not finish in me. So even if we literally played around a little bit and then he put on the condom, I would still sometimes put neem oil inside if it was like around some hot boy, kind of fertile window type of jam.
But if you're not in your fertile window, would you shoot up the club?
If I've already been taking it for 11, 12 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
But even still, I would still suggest afterwards to put the tincture in your vulva. Now, neem is very strong. It is very disgusting. So you do have to be mindful of when you insert it, that your partner is not going back for oral because it's not going to happen.
Oh, it tastes nasty?
It's disgusting.
Oh.
It is the bitter, disgusting thing. Honestly, it's gross. But it also kills sperm. So, fuck it.
Okay. Well, that's it. That is,
11 to 12 weeks, taking them orally. And then, if anything, have some neem oil on, your nightstand. If you're playing a little bit before, then you insert it. You could do it with,
Wendy wants everybody to get fucked.
Huh?
So Wendy wants everyone to get fucked. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she is a professional and a licensed doula to have babies. So, but
I'm a certified doula.
She's a certified doula and she ain't got no kids. And she be out here smashing. So she know what she's talking about. All right. Love you, friend. I'll call you.
I love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye.
I
I can't
love
wait to
you.
hear this episode. I've been missing you guys.
I know. We're coming. All right. Bye.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
You're doing great. Bye.
Okay. So that was just to wrap up.
I love Wendy. That's a lot. You can't put it in your 11 to 12
Again,
weeks. Don't let them go down there and give you girl. If you don't take that motherfucking birth control pill,
this
put
is
that
an
IUD
option
in
for
there.
people that can't take birth control. I was just trying to give an option for them people that
Okay, but you need to give a disclaimer. We gonna get sued for child support. They gonna get pregnant on the neem oil and come after us.
Go after Exo Nicole. That's where I found it.
We naming the baby so what now? Listen, consult your doctor. Consult your doctor. We love Wendy. Wendy is very hippie, free spirited.
Very free. She don't even like take Tylenol. Okay?
Exactly.
She don't like none of that.
Love
stuff.
her down.
She really is the best.
Do your research, consult your doctor, and pull out.
Do not shoot up the club. Don't play them games. That's not a trick you want. Well, yeah, that's basically it. So closing out the womanhood segment. If you'd like to try neem oil, try it. Do your own research. Talk to your doctor. I do think that feminine hygiene and all types of hygiene should definitely be explored starting in elementary school and through middle school and high school. It should be taught. We never know what these kids need. There's boys without fathers. There's girls without mothers. It could be from something tragic. It could be because they ain't shit. You never know. But they just need someone to really teach them. And a professional. I feel like it should be like with consultation with a medical professional in the school.
I'm shocked your conservative ass will allow them to talk about pussy in the school.
Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I'm conservative-ish.
Okay.
Gosh, that's the ish. Please talk about sex. I talk to them about abstinence.
Girl, change. Okay, we moving on to motherhood.
Okay, moving on to motherhood. All right, fine. Because we got a fun fact here. Wah, wah, motherhood.
Because we might as well move on to motherhood because we might have some babies with this anymore. Might as well get on to it.
So once you take the Nemo, the shit don't work.
You in the motherhood segment of your life.
The children in your life that see you laugh, and you just have to laugh about the fact that you listen to us too, tell you what to do with birth control. Now you got
Laugh
this kid,
so you
right?
don't cry.
So,
Laugh so you don't cry.
So mothers, when children see their mothers laugh frequently, they're more likely to develop a sense of humor themselves. So this podcast is literally us helping you parent.
But don't play it in front of the kids.
No, they put headphones on so they see you laughing. They don't have to know what you're laughing about. It's only if they see you laughing often, they'll have a great sense of humor.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and I remember, I don't know if I remember my mama laughing that much. I don't remember much.
Yeah.
Actually. But yeah, you can have a sense. Maybe that's why I have a dark sense of humor. Because I've been just mad all the time. Just going through some things.
My mom is very silly, goofy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense with you. Yeah, no, I have dark humor and everything's very like, that's where my fucking anxiety comes from. But I've always talked about it. I needed to have like the white picket fence, go to school, everything's so structured. Like, you're a woman, you gotta do this and that. I was like, oh, shut the fuck up. Let me be. But yeah, keep laughing, y'all. Find things that humor you. Hang out with your friends. Just make sure that your kids aren't seeing you. You want them to know like whatever a struggle may be. So we like last episode we talked about maybe we didn't teach them how to make mistakes, or know when you're going through certain things, but laugh until your stomach hurt. You should do that at least once a week. And then shifting gears over, I did want to get into how often you order delivery food, like Uber,
I'm about to go
DoorDash.
in here right now and tell you.
Oh,
Now, what I want to say though,
as a disclaimer,
I got to do a disclaimer because I was like at home in bed and stuff, and so. It might be a lot.
Does it give you a total? 3, 4. Oh man, she's counting her Uber orders. Or what do you use, Uber or DoorDash? She can't count and talk, but it's fine.
In the month of February, 10 times.
Oh shit!
But in my defense, I hadn't done it before then until December, and I did it twice in December.
How do I check?
Because I had been purposely
find mine.
I have been purposely trying to cut back on that because that was a very bad habit that I had.
Okay, and I figured ours would be a little bit different because you are by yourself. And sometimes when you're ordering things for yourself and you don't have to worry about anybody else, you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll just order it. I know that a lot of my hesitation with ordering Uber Eats for food versus, and I order sometimes groceries from there, so you got to check that because sometimes I do groceries on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
When I see I got to order for 3 people.
You only ordered twice in the month of February.
Yeah, I don't use it often.
Yeah.
Because it's not just me. So I think there's a correlation of when you have to order for multiple people. It's already expensive for one person.
Yeah, I think this was when you were on set one day.
Oh.
It's a bunch of coffees.
Oh, yeah, that's on set.
Yeah.
So I cook every day. I cook every single meal, and I love the grocery
Wait a minute, though, bitch. Mr. Gyro at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That was me and Sarai, actually. It's a salad, though. Look what I ordered. I ordered a salad. I also did order some, I think, fried
wings.
But there's a salad in there, too.
But a salad from here?
No, it's a really good salad from there.
I'm
it comes
sure
with
it's
lamb.
good.
It doesn't have fat shit.
Ham?
No, it's lamb.
Oh, lamb. Okay.
Yeah, I get it with lamb. And then I shared the wings with... The wings were hers.
That is so
Or
funny.
maybe we shared them. Maybe they were mine.
Not Mr. Gyro at 2 a.m.
They're the only ones that stay open till like 4. And they deliver in like 15 minutes. We actually were watching America's Next Top Model.
That is so funny.
I was up watching America's Next Top Model on President's Day. Yep, that's exactly when it was. I remember. But I asked this one because I wanted to know how much you order, but also because I saw a video, which is kind of alarming, so I have to make a light first. But there is a guy. This is a very sick story, but just to alarm you, and I do it with a motherhood segment because I can understand sometimes being at work and having to order food for your kids for them to come in.
Yeah.
And do you have them meet you at the door, or do you have them leave it at the door?
I have them leave it.
So you never see the person?
I never see the person. And my house is so weird. I have like 3 doors they can leave it at. I be looking for which door they at. And
they usually leave a picture, no?
I wait till they're gone, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so actually I noticed that I'm a hungry bitch. So when I see I be tracking them. When I see they turning on the street, I am at the door looking at the peephole. I just give it to me. I don't even let them.
No.
They be like, 1 second, I need to take a picture. I don't even let them take a picture. Give me that shit. So I open the door pretty often. I never really have them leave it. I think sometimes I feel like there's so many cats around here.
Yeah.
That a cat
true.
might
That's
touch it. Kind of gross.
Yeah.
But anywho, There was a North Carolina mother who has been speaking out about a DoorDash driver specifically who made really inappropriate comments to her 12-year-old son. And I want you to hear this, and I'm going to also link this to the description. This, what's it called? This link so you guys can see it as well. But so she specifically already told him to leave it at the door.
Right.
She was home, but her 12-year-old is the one that answered the door. And he's still waiting. He keeps ringing the doorbell. Like, she's like, I told you to leave it at the door, but she was taking a shower, doing something in her room. So her 12-year-old comes to the door while this man is at the door. Let me see. Come on. Okay. So the 12-year-old opens the door.
Hey, man, how you know my DoorDash? Here you go. Thank you. You are beautiful. Are you taking?
And that's the book?
I'm saying you are beautiful. Are you taking?
That's a pedophile. That's a pedophile.
This is a grown man who sees a 12-year-old boy. I don't care how grown these kids look. You can hear in his voice that it hasn't even cracked yet.
Yeah.
He says, you are beautiful. Are you taken? And the boy is like,
He needs to be arrested for child endangerment or something.
Yes. So the mom came back out and she like did a whole thing. Apparently women, tons of women who are extremely scared for their lives said that he has sexually abused them. He has physically abused women. He's been trying to intimidate her. And DoorDash only has like sent her an email back, had not responded at the time of that video that she recorded. But it looks like he was not supposed to be the driver. He was using somebody else's account to deliver things. Yep. He was using somebody else's account and gave it to him for him to be able to use it. So I don't know what the police at the time of this recording and that I'm looking at this, nothing has happened to get him. But she was telling him, she's like, I ain't scared. And people are like, aren't you scared that he knows where you live? And she's like, the one that needs to be scared essentially is him. Don't play with me and my baby. And she said she was home. And what happened is she sees the doorbell and she was watching. She didn't hear it at first. By the time she realized he was walking away and she got to the door as like the kid was slamming the door closed, but still extremely scary because the kid could have been home alone. Thank God she was home. Something else could have happened, but you're disgusting. Yeah. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Weirdo. And scary. We just don't know who's who. And
I never open the door for the delivery drivers.
This definitely is making me think like, bro, don't open the door no more. Yeah. Don't open the door. Because I be here with Salmi, and a lot of times I open... Yo, that just reminds me how like impatient I am. Because I'll be in my robe and open the door. It'll be late at night, and I'll order sometimes. That's
another reason I open the door. I'm usually naked in the house.
Yeah, I'll just like throw a robe on and open the door.
Naked, grab my bag.
Because you pay them bills. Exactly. You pay the bills in that house, damn it. You can do what you want.
All right, y'all. We got a listener letter this week.
We do. And if you want to send us an email, send it to the sowhatnowpod@gmail.com or DM us. We can get back to you. This letter, let me make it a little bit bigger. I can
do it.
Angie.
This is a little family dilemma. Okay. So, dear So What Now, when my mom got sick, her life insurance policy lapsed. And I quietly started paying the premiums to keep it active. Okay. Doing the right thing. My brother lives out of state and he didn't know. He didn't ask. He had no idea how it was being handled. I put the payments on my credit card while I was caring for my mom through her chemo and hospital visits. Expensive. She passed and now the policy is being paid out. It's not a fortune, but it's enough for me to cover all my debt and allow me to catch up financially. Now my brother says we should split it 50-50 because it's what mom would want. Because if I hadn't paid those premiums, there would be nothing to split. I'm grieving too, and I feel torn about wanting peace. He's my only living relative. I want acknowledgement for what I carried alone. Do I divide it to protect our relationship? Or because I'm the one who kept it and made sure it was paid, do I keep it all?
This is tough. This is a tough one because...
And so I guess the mom didn't leave a will.
But what is being paid out here?
A life insurance policy.
So the life insurance policy has a beneficiary.
It sounds like it's all going to her.
Oh yeah, because she's saying if it's what mom would have wanted, mom seems like
mom should have wrote that out.
Yeah.
If that's what mom wanted, mom should have wrote that out.
Yeah. So I would say if the insurance policy covers everything that you spent, then yes, you keep it. You should have kind of told him that's what you were doing.
Given the opportunity to help out.
But I feel like he will need
That's
to
true.
just understand, hey,
That's valid.
this is what I've paid so far. I didn't want to, burden you with it, but I knew that there would be a payout and that it could be covered afterwards. So I went ahead and fronted it for that. I would say if, let's say, to make it a round number, you spend $50,000, it's $100,000 payout, then split the 50. But she said it wasn't much. So if it's whatever is left, if there's anything to split the profit. Okay. If there is nothing to split, then baby, I am so sorry.
And you think she should still do that, even though outside of her paying for the policy, she was the only one taking care of the mom. He lives out of state. So she was taking her to chemo and making sure everything was all good. So there was labor.
That's a choice.
Okay.
That you make.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't ask. I was out of all the siblings.
Yeah.
And I was the only one going to my grandma when everything had happened, right? Yeah. I spent so much money going back and forth from Puerto Rico, staying there 8, 9, 10 days at a time.
Yeah.
I've never asked for that reimbursement.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if them niggas would have sent a check. You still can. I'm getting child support from a long time ago to pay back from my debt. So I would like a couple checks, if you don't mind, if you got a little extra cash. But I chose to do that. That was my relationship with my grandmother. So I wouldn't ask for that back. And I could right now because I am the executive of her estate. When everything gets paid out, I could say, okay, well, I was coming back and forth here doing X, Y, and Z. I don't think I will. But yeah, that's a choice that you made to be there because the same way that my siblings and cousins and all that, they chose to not show up.
True.
So the caring part of it now.
Yeah. I think your suggestion is a great compromise because I was going to tell her to keep it. But I like the idea that you have of like get reimbursed for everything that you covered and then split whatever's left.
Yeah. I'm literally going through that right now with my grandmother's estate because legally I have 2 cousins that aren't in it. But they are grandkids. I think it's a clerical... to me, whether it's a clerical mistake or not, I don't know if my grandma, her old age, forgot to put them in. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to try to assume because the things that I'm assuming makes me want to beat some people up. But out of my good heart and thinking the fairness of it all, I'm adding 2 more people to that will.
Oh, wait a minute. See, you better than me. If she actually took the time to write out a will and people weren't in it, it's grandma's wishes.
No.
It's grandma's wishes.
In my heart, I don't think it was her wishes. I don't think it was. I was there when she did her will, but I left out the room because I didn't want to influence her in any way, which I should have just been like, dude, the whole shit.
100%, granny.
100% for me. So she, chose to put me as the trustee of the estate on her own. And I just feel like it's the right thing to do to have them in it. And in my heart, I truly feel like something happened for them not to be there because those are her grandkids.
She had a good relationship with them. Okay.
Yeah, she did. And she only had 2 sons.
Yeah.
No.
So see, like you're that's so good of you to lean to the positive of it or just being generous because I would think if she did have a relationship with them and they're not in it, that was intentional.
No, I don't think she meant that. And I just don't think it's fair. So since I'm the one that's in charge, I'm going to add them in.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you.
Because I don't think they're bad people. They're grandkids, bro. And there's stuff there, property that was my grandfather's as well. So I have to now, I'm in charge of that. So what I think I am going to do, and I'm going to ask the attorney to see if I can do it, whatever legal fees I pay now and whatever money I put towards having to get all this estate done, I want to recoup it with all this. So I definitely want that on paper because I'm about to spend some guapi.
That makes sense.
And getting this done because these motherfuckers been dead for a long time. Long time. We're going on a decade with my daddy and 4 years with my grandma. We need this shit done. Let them rest in peace already. Good God. But yeah, I think that's a
great compromise. I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
And I'm not going to do the full Bible story, but I do want to bring in something biblical when it comes to this because I think that this is part of the teaching of the Bible that makes me be this type of person. There's a story of Joseph and his brothers and they sold him. Well, they were going to kill him because he had a dream and he's like, I had this dream that I was going to rule over the entire land and y'all are going to like essentially like serve me. And they were like, who the nigga think he is? I'm going to serve you? Nah. So they took him out and they left. They were going to kill him. I think they put him in a lion's den. I don't believe that's what it was. And then they were like, nah, let's not. So they found a dead animal. They put his coat in that blood, and they sold him off to slavery. So he was then sold into slavery. Then he went and he was put in jail for a long time. And while he was in jail, he had some other people in jail. 2 of them had these dreams, and they needed someone to interpret dreams. So he could interpret dreams. It was a gift that he had from God. And he interpreted the dreams for them, and they were actually released from prison. And all he asked them was, if you get released from prison, to one of them who was like a right-hand man of the Pharaoh or worked there, he's like, let him know about me. Like, to not forget about me. I want to get out of here. So the Pharaoh, I believe it was the Pharaoh. I'm going to mess this whole thing up because I have not read it in a while. But the king of that, the ruler, had a dream, and he really needed it interpreted. So the guy remembers Joseph over in the jail. So they bring him up. And his dream, he interprets the dream. And the dream basically says, hey, you're about to have 7 years of like food and surplus,
famine,
but they were going to have 7 years of famine.
Story, yeah.
Yes. So during those 7 years of famine, because it did come about, he became the right-hand man. So now he's ruling over this land. And he went from years of, after his brother sold him, to just everything was just so terrible, but he never stopped believing in God. He never stopped having faith, and he never resented his brothers. He was just like, I understand why they did what they did, but he didn't hate them. And when the famine came about, and his father, I believe, isn't it Abraham? I'm pretty sure his dad was Abraham. See, I might be messing up the names, but y'all can look it up. He had money, and they had everything, but when the famine came, they had nothing, and he sent them. They knew that there was food over here with this man, so they went to go beg for food. They had gold and goats or whatever they were bringing as an offering to get some food. And when they're asked for it, they're doing exactly what his dream was. You guys are going to bow down to me. You guys are going to like need from me. It was his brother, and they didn't even recognize him. And he's like, do y'all not recognize me? Like, I'm your brother. And for me, sometimes when I was angry and I wanted revenge, I wanted to have what I would call fuck you money. I wanted to have money. And I could say essentially that with what I have now, I could do some things. I could pay for a billboard and say, fuck you. And I could go and open up a shop next to theirs and try to use social media and my influence in marketing and business to put theirs down or whatever it may be, take them out of business. And that has never been my goal and how I'm going to use my money. And at some point I shifted my trajectory to saying, I want bless you money. That if the people, not just my family, but people that have done me dirty at some point have to come back to me to ask for help, I want to have the money to be able to bless them. That does not mean that I'm going to have a whole relationship with them, that they're going to become my bestie, that we're not going to have boundaries, but I'm going to choose to do better and show them like what kindness could be. And that happened to me recently because it's not a monetary aspect, but I told you about the woman that was extremely rude to me and just at the time, she just thought like, I'm better than you. I don't need you, blah, blah, blah. And now it's been a few years and she called me for help. Yeah. And I could very easily have been, but do you not remember that you said this, and that, or that you know, who you were, or now you need me, or just even now you need me. But I chose to be like, well, you know what? I do have access and I could help. So why not? Yeah. So yeah, I think that more blessings come your way when you choose to have that mindset of blessing others versus like sticking it to them.
I like that. I hope it works out with you and your brother. Like, I think Carla's advice was really good. So like have the conversation with him about everything that you covered. And
that's all on paper.
Splitting anything
that's black and white. That's not like I feel like I deserve X amount because I was here. Yeah. That's an emotional aspect of it. That don't count. Okay. Yeah. So I told you guys I give great advice.
Yeah. Sometimes. All right. So as we wrap it up, what's got you feeling good this week?
So I made a post about this because I've been really like putting outfits together. It's been the past couple years, but I think I realized that I would always say I wasn't into fashion, but I realized more that I'm not into fashion trends, but I do love to use fashion or clothes to show how I feel. And you can see it like when I'm just in like sweats and bumming it out and just throw a hat on, that's how I feel. When I start layering things up, I'm feeling more creative. It depends on what space I'm in, how I dress. So I don't have one specific style per se. One is more prominent than the others. But yeah, I've been having fun with renting clothes and trying out different outfits.
Yeah, I love that you found the clothing renting thing. I think that's a great idea, especially for like the space that you're in with like a lot of photos and being on social media and stuff. That's a good way to have like a bigger wardrobe, access to a bigger wardrobe without
having to keep buying shit.
Exactly.
Because it's like, my God, I need a coat. I don't want to buy a $300 coat.
Not living in Florida.
Living in
because by the time you get ready to wear it again, it's not gonna be cool no more.
Yeah, and then those thick sweaters that take up all this closet space. I don't live in a mansion because I'm financially responsible. But I want to so bad.
Well, I'm starting to feel like myself again. My scars are going away. I'm fully back in the gym, so that's making me feel good.
I know she called me this morning. Like, I'm about to be there in 10 minutes. It was 8:20. I was still on my way to take some. I said, this bitch is working before 4:30 again. She working before 4:30 again, and you work out, you get a little energy. Do you start crashing right around this time?
Yeah, I'm very sleepy. That's what I say. You know what? We're gonna wrap it up.
It's time for the old lady nap. You go ahead and take that nap, friend. Well, I'm so happy that you guys were here with us for another episode of So What Now.
We will see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe, and follow,
review,
and do the things.
Do all the things. Y'all know what to do. Yeah. Do it. I want some ads and shit. Like more. We want some money we can bring some IRL events, right?
Money. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.